to the official Nintendo podcast.
An issue on sale now. $3.99.
Unbelievable.
Bosh. Hello.
Oh, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right.
Oh, no, Gav. It was off to such a good start. We're leaving that in. Hello, and welcome to the official Nintendo podcast. I'm your host, Deputy Editor Steve Hogarty.
What?
Where's Neil? Seriously,
Neil's not here because last night he heard a thump on his roof, and upon investigating, he knocked the intruder to the floor, injuring him. Turned out it was Santa Claus, and he's had to take over his duties this year.
Really?
So unfortunately, Neil cannot be with us.
so we're stuck with you.
And I'm stuck with...
We're going the wrong way round.
Oh, God. They can't tell. All right, you go first then.
Yeah.
No, you go first.
No, you say I'm stuck with and do Tom first.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Oh, okay, I'm
Hello.
stuck with Thomas East.
I'm Thomas East. I'm the online editor.
TomsWebsite.org.
That's the one.
I'm Chris Scullion. I'm the games editor.
I am Gavin Murphy, video producer of Nintendo TV on the Nintendo channel on your Wii, and
What?
now the 3DS. But more about that later.
You've ruined the 3DS, Gav.
Wrecked. Welcome to the show.
I like to think I'm quite good at platformers.
That's a rubbish, isn't it?
Awesome.
Blobs.
It's a really good
They're not my cup of tea, those sort of games.
Really? Spare a minute of my time.
Okay, so it's what we've been playing this month. I think we've all been playing a lot of Mario Kart 7.
Isn't that pretty much the only thing we've been... Well, that's the only thing I've been playing.
How dare you? How dare you? There's a world of Nintendo entertainment out there.
I've been playing Side Pocket.
No one cares about that. Yeah, Mario Kart 7, I guess, is pretty much taken over our lives.
Yeah.
I know I'm playing it every second of the
Playing
day.
it right now.
Yeah. That's
With your toes.
In fairness, that is where Neil is, really. The only thing I think I've played in the last month is Mario Kart 7 and Street Pass Quest 2.
It is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have some comments from the forum. Mattman583 says, it is awesome. Pretty much exactly what I've just said. I love the new tracks and items, but I don't think Queen Bee and Metal Mario should be playable characters. It should be Funky Kong and Kamek instead. I still haven't mastered driving underwater or flying, but I love them, and the new cockpit view is awesome as well. And he also sticks a score in there, 92%.
He was going so well. Like, I was agreeing with him all up until, and the new cockpit view is awesome as well.
What do you make of the new cockpit view?
I don't like it.
Useless.
I think it's just a way of getting the gyroscope controls in there.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but it's not necessary.
It's a nice idea, but and any time I've tried it, I've just by pure chance been on the tube or something, and the gyro controls still kick in. I'd like to have the option to turn the gyro controls off while doing it.
Maybe playing in the cockpit view, but without the gyro control.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that'd be cool.
I'm not a fan of the gyro control.
I think the only time I think
But I say that for
Yeah.
everything.
You just hate change. But I think Neil said it right, where it was like, well, the only time that he's tried it, and certainly the only time I've tried it, is when I was going through having to complete all the 50cc things, and when you're just like really far out in front, just like bored. Just like, oh, what's this like then? Oh yeah.
Yeah, playing through the 50cc stuff is quite... If you've played Mario Kart before, which most people have, it is quite boring, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's necessary to get the special
unlock stuff,
extra parts.
It does make you feel like a big man playing through it though. But as I've said, I think I've said before, my 3DS is broken. My fault, I broke it. The slide pad is a little bit, not the slide pad, circle pad is a bit weird. So
Bit sticky.
yeah, there's something in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and doing the special cups on 150cc is pretty much impossible with it.
We could use a gyro then.
Yeah. Oh god, no, just no.
It seems universally Queen Bee is
Hated.
She's amazing.
I don't
Queen
mind.
Bee and Mel Mario, like
Mel
and
Mario's
Shy
awesome.
Guy
I like
make
Mel Mario.
3 of the best noises ever. Queen Bee's little dance thing.
No,
when,
Queen Bee's
it's amazing.
subhuman scum.
What about... No, Metal Mario's worse.
No,
No, Metal Mario is a lazy character.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer him.
Grey Mario.
I prefer him as a character because he's got that weird voice. But in terms of character choice, it is lazy. It is just Mario with a silver
Silver tint.
texture.
I don't mind it. I quite like it.
But yeah, it's madness that
They're not Funky Kong,
Waluigi
are
isn't
they?
in there.
Who'd you go as who's your base character before the unlockables?
Luigi.
Before the unlockables.
Yeah.
Koopa Troopa.
Bowser or Donkey Kong.
I go Donkey Kong. Yeah.
But since I've unlocked them, I go Wario.
Oh, yeah.
You like the big boys.
Oh yeah.
Although I've been playing as my Mii loads.
Have you?
I quite enjoy that.
I don't like the sounds to me, mate.
Yeah, it's
it's
really
really
annoying.
You should be able to record your own voice clips that sort of play out.
You
Yeah.
should.
There's no reason why you can't do that.
Probably swearing.
Yeah, there's
true.
many reasons.
Yeah, that's a reason why you couldn't do that.
There's many reasons starting with F why you
Yeah.
can't do that.
I think one more quote from the forum. Wheel64 says, multiplayer-wise, this is probably the best Mario Kart ever with the addictive community feature, keeping you coming back for more as you try to gather enough points to make it into the top 7. The single-player versus and mission modes haven't made it over from Mario Kart DS, which is disappointing, as is the character roster. Waluigi and Drybones are gone, but Queen Bee and Metal Mario are in.
It's just very factual.
Yeah.
It's all facts.
No love for Queen Bee and Metal Mario. That's a bit.
The lack of
I did like the mission mode.
I love the mission mode. It gives you something else to
Yeah.
do. Like
Yeah.
if you're on like 150cc and you're getting a little bit stuck on something, all you can do is just keep on trying it. Whereas with the mission mode, it's like, all right, I'll just try something else for a while.
I kind of hope those get added later in Spot Pass or something, because like there's little known challenges in Mario Kart Wii that did the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Threw in like new levels and stuff that no one really seemed to bother with. It'd be nice if they added
Quite
them
weird
later
they
on.
took it out.
Got to put Waluigi in there at least.
Yeah,
That's mental.
yeah.
Still a chance of Funky Kong on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Could happen.
The Queen herself.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Well, I don't think there's any chance of that
Not
now
Queen
that now that Neil's KO'd Santa. I don't think Santa's in a given mood. We're lucky to get in it.
He's at the end of his tether.
Exactly. I've had it with this.
I've only really
Neil
played Mario Kart in single player. I haven't really taken it online yet because
Yes.
I'm a bit rubbish. But what's it like online? There's like loads of community features, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on them, to be honest.
Really?
I think it's a mess.
I quite like it.
And I can see how a lot of people would like it, but I don't know. I like the quick race when it just chucks you into a race with like 6 people, whatever. I don't like the fact that community features can only be a Grand Prix and not just single races. So if you jump in too late and people have already started,
That's really weird.
you need to wait for them to finish 4 races before you can, or just hang about and wait for.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just, it gets a bit boring waiting for another.
That is
however
kind of,
many
that, that
people
is
jump
weird.
in.
But I do like the community
then
thing.
that
Like I liked having our community stuff
Yeah,
there.
I like that.
Like
I like
Saturday morning after I think I logged on and got like severely swamped by a couple of people. On our community.
It's good if you're there at the right time, at the right place. I like how you can find someone on your friends list who's racing
Yeah,
and
that
just
is really
join them instantly. I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
You just loads the game up right away and it starts chucks you into their room. I like that.
It needs to be like something a sort of universal community thing across like a bunch of games, because all new games are coming out at the moment and all of them have got sort of different ways of playing the online stuff, and it just feels all a bit of a mishmash and like no one's really controlling it. Whereas if they come out and said, no, this is how you play the online games, this is, then one, it would be a lot cleaner and it'd be a lot simpler for people to use, but also then there's a good chance that a lot more people will start adopting the online stuff in there, because we've seen quite a lot of games not bother coming the online stuff in there. And I think Nintendo need to make it a little bit easier for developers to start doing it, especially their own developers. Like Star Fox not having online stuff is an absolute travesty.
Yeah, I think when Wii U comes out, they're going to have to do it's going to have to bite the bullet and do what Xbox and PlayStation do, just swallow the pride a bit and say, right, okay, here's our network.
Yeah.
You make your own friends list. This is how every game is going to connect online.
Exactly, yeah. I don't understand why that hasn't happened yet. I think you put in your I know we're at Christmas now, but I think you put in your Christmas last year thing about one of your wishes is that Nintendo comes up with this sort of like iTunes sort of online thing.
Oh yeah.
And we thought we were going to have something really awesome for 3DS, but it hasn't really happened yet.
That's alright. We'll see. It's still in its infancy. I mean, you see how much was added to that last system update.
Yeah, exactly.
So you never know.
Including Street Pass Quest 2, which is one of
Yeah.
my games
Nice.
of the year.
Nice segue.
So good.
We've also been playing Street Pass Quest 2,
Yeah.
which was released in the December firmware update for the Nintendo 3DS
Handheld gaming system.
handheld gaming device.
It seems like it's massive. I've gone through it once and unlocked the secret quest thing going through that now.
How many hats?
How many hats have I got?
Yeah.
Don't know.
What's the best hat you have?
Panda.
Panda hat. I haven't even seen the panda hat.
Panda
I haven't
hat
seen
or
that
the
either.
pipe hat. Have you seen that?
I like
I've seen the
hat.
pipe. You're wearing that at the minute.
I was sporting that this morning, yeah, but I've changed the panda hat now because I soon unlock that.
I've got the Epona hat, which I saw Chris got it first, and I was really, really
Yeah,
jealous. It's just amazing. It's like it never should have been a hat. It's like
Yeah.
No,
it's literally just Epona on your head.
Well, the R-wing is the worst one. Just an R-wing on your head.
That's good.
It's like a Lady Gaga hat.
I do. I was wearing the flower hat for a while. That looks quite funny, white guy.
Yeah, that looked good with your beard, I thought.
But I quite like the Donkey Kong one.
Yeah, I went for
Donkey
that.
Kong's
That's my
face
hat of choice.
Your head in his mouth.
It does look like it's been swallowed alive by Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's weird. It's got such a strange sense of humor, that game, which is
Yeah.
like you don't see it in. You only see it in a select few Nintendo games. That weird sort of like a wink and a nod and a nudge. A nudge.
It's quite Animal
like,
Crossing sometimes, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
that sort
yeah.
of like thing. I know what you mean.
It's like they're sort of reveling in the absurdity
Yeah.
of it all.
It's like, oh well, I better go get kidnapped again then.
They've added accomplishments as well, which
Yeah,
are
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy with
achievements
that.
under another name.
Yeah,
I
But,
don't know how you accomplish a lot of them though.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna struggle to meet 5 girls in a row.
Yeah,
like.
especially
Yeah, that
in our
one's good.
office.
In our
That was going to be impossible to do without risking the law. You're just going to have to wait for some girls to have a sleepover and then just kind of climb up a tree outside their house.
But that is
You have to
certainly
take-
that is certainly one way of doing it. Chris. I mean, it
That's
wasn't the first
way
one
of
in
doing
my
it,
head,
Gav.
but
That's the only way of doing it. I think you're fine.
I'm
You'd
just
have to
gonna-
take a week off work as well.
I'm
So you
gonna-
never come into the office.
You'd have to save
oh
up
yeah,
for
it's one of them is meet someone you haven't met for a while, isn't
Yeah.
it?
save up for bail money.
Yeah.
as
There's
well.
one which is get 3 puzzle pieces, the same 3 puzzle pieces
In a row.
in a row using play coins.
But I've got all the puzzle pieces.
No,
I
but
think that one's glitched though,
Do you?
or it's worded badly because I got that one and there's
Do
no
you?
way I've done that. I think it means get 3 pieces from the same puzzle in a row, but it's been worded a bit
But
weird
I've
because I
completed the
got
puzzle.
that
though.
one.
Have you completed all the puzzle?
you haven't though, have you?
Why?
Well, have you?
Is there more?
Have you completed the
Yeah,
new
there's
ones?
more.
Yeah, well, you
Is there
can't
more?
see panels until you have one tile from it. So you'll only see a new panel if you get a new tile from it. So
I
it
think
might-
I think I've been really stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have. Yeah, because every time I walk past you in the morning, you've got no new tiles. There's another 7
Yeah.
puzzles being
I'm
added.
such an idiot. I didn't know that.
You're
What's
gathering
the
all
matter?
your hats like some sort of hat lord.
I got blinded by the hat. I forgot about the puzzles. It's so pathetic.
That's all right, Gav.
I blame you lot.
And you don't.
You guys work for
that
the first
means you
Nintendo
don't
magazine.
give
I
me
sit
any-
next to you.
Yeah.
How did I not know this?
Because you're giving it gums about all the
Yeah.
hats. We're like, don't tell Gav about the puzzles.
Such a clown. Oh, fuck us, it's over. Turn this off. There's no point anymore. Oh, so what's the 7 panels?
We've got
We've
like
got
3 of them between
Donkey Kong
us.
Country Returns,
Ocarina
Ocarina
of
of Time
Time.
3D, and did you say Pilot Wings?
There is a Pilot Wings one, but none of us have got it. And there's a Super Mario 3D Land one.
Which one have we? What's the third that we've got?
I'm not sure we've got a third.
No, I think
Oh,
we've only
I thought
got
you
2.
said-
We've just
got
got
a third.
I think we've just got Ocarina and
Yeah.
So I'm
Donkey
not
Kong.
sure how to get another one. How to get more pieces.
Well, you can get
Meet more people.
you got a
Yeah.
Zelda one.
Get out
off
your
me,
house, hermit.
haven't you? Yeah.
Well,
I
what
don't-
if you use play coins?
No, there are pink
No.
tiles in the middle that you
No,
can't.
but you can open up
play
another.
coins
Yeah,
only give you tiles for panels that you've already unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
I don't know. I don't know if it's by region or whatever how they decide who gets what puzzles because we've all been getting the same ones. So
Mm.
Mm.
I don't know if
How
you're
did
gonna
it
have
work
to
originally
properly.
then? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. We
Must
just
be-
got them, didn't we?
Yeah, we just got them after walking past lots of people.
yeah.
I think I don't understand how the spot pass thing works. They say you get some through spot pass, but I've not had any yet.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how
So
you
it's
get it.
it's
But I've
not
seen
a-
people talking about getting Mii's in their plaza through spot pass, and I've not had that either
No.
yet. But I don't know
Oh,
how
I've
they're
not
doing
done
it. Hmm?
So then.
Scum.
Well, Street Pass Quest 2, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
One thing I found exciting about the update, which is extremely dull at the same time,
Here we go.
is the fact that you can buy games from the eShop using the
Exact
exact amount
amount.
of money.
Yeah.
So there's no more
Can you?
adding
Yeah.
£10.
I didn't know that because
'Cause-
I've been waiting to get puzzle blocks, but pull blocks,
Mm.
and we're getting very close to payday, and my bank account's a little bit tired. I
Yeah.
didn't want to put £10 into my wallet
This
just
is-
to get a
this is
£5.
why I don't
40
have
game.
Super Mario Land it came out, and it said add funds. I went, I haven't got a tenner. I don't want to
Yeah.
add a tenner.
Mm.
And then
People have been
I didn't
asking
bother
us
getting
how
it.
to do that. You don't go into the bit where you add the funds because it'll still just give you the same options. You have to go to the actual game itself and go to buy it. And if you don't have
Yeah.
enough funds, it then says
Says
I see.
add a tenner or add the exact amount.
add required amount.
Add required
So
amount.
there you go. Public
Yeah.
service announcement
Mm.
from Official Nintendo Magazine.
No one can say that we're not useful.
Yeah.
Speaking of the eShop, we've also reviewed Freaky Forms this year. We spoke quite a bit about it in the last podcast, but Tom, you've got some lovely comments from the readers
I do.
who've been playing it.
And they all agree with my review, which is very nice.
It's always
all-
nice when that happens, isn't it, Tom?
all the ones you chose.
Yeah, all the one, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I left out the one which said I was biased. Oxo64 says, downloaded this earlier in the week. I assume that was a month ago. And it's as addictive as hell. It has just one more factor. And Chaz1805 says, easily the best downloadable game I've ever bought.
Well, it says that now.
He says that now he should download Pool Blocks.
Yep, agreed.
And Wooden Spoon, totally in love with Freaky Forms. It's so colourful, fun and weird. I love the packaging that new accessories and forms come in. You can tell that so much thought and effort has been put into bringing this game to life. I can't wait to get some Street Pass hits with this. The only downside, you think you'll have a quick half-hour fun and play. When you look at the clock, it's at least 3 hours later. He's got a good point.
She's gone forward in time.
Yeah, it features real time travel.
That didn't say anything about that in your review.
No, I left that
Thought you
out.
should mention that.
Biased.
Bit biased. 100%.
It's like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. You play it, and you just age rapidly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, I
it's
like
really
it.
good. But yeah, Pool Blocks, Chris.
Pool Blocks
Brilliant.
rocks the body that rocks the party. I think you'll find.
I wish it was called Pushmo. Pushmo's a nicer name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but I think Pool
Pool
Blocks is more.
relevant.
Sounds
to
like
what you
you
actually
pull-
do,
Sounds like poo blocks.
because you do
it?
pull.
No, it doesn't.
Is it PU blocks?
No, it's PULL.
Ah, okay.
Blocks.
I thought it was poo blocks. I thought it was PU
Yeah, see,
blocks.
That wouldn't be a great name for a game.
Yeah. Poo blocks. I'd buy it.
It stinks. No, it's great. It's. What am I talking about then? Or are you talking about?
You can talk about
Oh,
it. You
you
can
talk
both talk
Thanks,
about
Tom.
it.
What are you talking about?
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Tom.
If we had a proper host, they'd be all over this. It's
Yeah.
like, Chris, go.
like white on rice. No, yeah, it's a puzzle game developed by Intelligent Systems, who did Fire Emblem and Advance Wars and WarioWare, and it's awesome.
Paper Mario.
And Paper Mario, yeah. It's literally just about, it's like platforming puzzler where you can pull out blocks and push them in to a depth of like 3 blocks, and you've just got to make your way to the top of each construction.
It's very cool.
But it looks amazing, and it's real.
The 3D is lovely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about this morning, Tom. It's really, every level is really satisfying when you finish it. You don't just think when it's done, you go, right, okay, that's that done. Next, you go, you feel really proud of yourself at having managed to get. It's like scaling a mini mountain.
You sort
Now
of
you're
sometimes
like, yeah.
you stumble upon the solution rather than you don't sit
Yeah.
there and stare at it and go, how am I going to do this? You sort
Yeah.
of pull loads of stuff out and then you end up at the top and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
And
Some of the ones that you sent over email
yeah.
the other day that some people have been creating. Were just
I don't know if
amazing
they're actually possible to
to
play.
do. You just
They
have
are.
to-
They are.
Are they?
I wasn't sure at first, but you have to, when you've created one, you have to then finish it before they give you the QR code.
Really?
That's
So
good.
you have to prove to yourself that,
Oh, really?
that it can be finished before.
Better edit my
So-
review.
But yeah, it's
That's awesome.
that's what I love about it. I mean, it's like, I don't know if you ever remember that barcode battler, like from years and years
Yes.
ago. Like when you,
That
you
was
would, when
awesome.
you would scan in barcodes and like, oh, does cornflakes beat like a Spice Girls CD, and you make them fight each other. It's like an RPG game with barcodes. It's kind of like that, in that when you see a picture puzzle, like someone's made like Link's face or something, and it's only when you scan it in with the QR code and start playing it, you can see how difficult the puzzle is or how easy it is.
They're
to
really,
compare.
really easy to create as well.
Yeah.
Really simple, yeah.
That's good.
You literally just
You
draw
just
it out.
colour
don't
it.
you?
You can pretty much colour it in.
I think I had a barcode battler. I reckon
I
could
did
probably
add a
still
barcode
dig it
battle,
out.
load of rubbish. But yeah, it's really good. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best downloadable game on 3DS.
Yeah.
By
Ooh, hello.
by
definitely
3%.
Good. It seems like
by
eShop
3%.
eShop's really sort of picking up then in terms of really
Still
good.
wish it
Yeah.
wasn't 40 and stuff. Just call it $4.99. I'll buy it all day long.
Not even that, just call it a fiver.
Weird.
Flat fiver.
That's fine. It's actually it's a bargain.
Yeah.
It really is.
This is
I
a-
would have happily paid 20 quid for it.
Yeah, this is the first. This is the
Yeah.
first one where I've spent like £5.40 on it and not thought that's a bit much, because it feels more. You'll get people saying, "Oh, this is the sort of thing that can be done on an iPhone." That isn't. This is the first time like it's a game that isn't possible.
Yeah, it
doesn't
really
feel-
isn't, because not only because it's 3D, but I just don't think you get games like that with that much character in them on
Yeah.
iPhone. The characters are really, really funny.
Yeah,
Well, one of them is.
and the whole platform and stuff as well would have just been a nightmare on a touchscreen. But yeah,
Awesome.
Awesome.
good.
Chris, you've also been playing James Noir, which we'll talk about very briefly.
yeah, I like it.
One of the comments is this because no one's talking about it?
Basically,
But I just-
no one's bought it. There's
Seems
quite,
like I'm busy Doctor Who. Seems like I might just get
Yeah.
this after Christmas. Looks quite good.
there's quite a lot of games out at the moment.
You don't have to
I
comment
don't
on
think,
every game on Busy Doctor Who.
Oh,
No, we do.
no,
like
he does. I like.
He's cool.
That's why he's busy. He's busy commenting on games.
But yeah, because that was one of the first 3DS games announced, right?
One of the first games I played on 3DS.
Yeah, same here.
Because it used to be. What was it? Used to be Hollywood.
Hollywood Crimes.
Crimes. Hollywood's.
There was another
Hollywood
one.
51, 61.
61.
Oh yeah.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
see,
it was.
I remember the first thing I saw was Mario Kart demo.
Yeah.
And I thought that looks pretty cool. And then
It was the first thing I actually played.
moved on. This is called Hollywood. Oh no,
Hollywood 61 Crimes.
And it was terrible.
No, it was alright. I liked it.
I didn't like it.
I was.
Well, it's just
I was
imagine
curious.
if it's a brand new console, right, and you were just given a random Professor Layton puzzle to complete. That's pretty much what it was like.
But
It's just
it showed off the 3D quite well because it was the guy hanging on the stage, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That's what I thought. But also, it was the first thing I played on 3DS and thinking, "Oh, this is quite dark. This dude is dead."
I guess that's what they're trying to go for. It's like the full
Maybe, yeah.
breadth.
It's not.
of,
It's not the game you'd use to showcase 3DS.
It's not. But having
Hey,
said
I've got
that,
3DS,
the,
look at
fu- the
this.
funny thing is, it isn't. But when you play through it, it's what is one of the 3D games like out just now, which probably uses more of the 3DS capabilities. Like, there's loads of really stupid stuff that they just put in for the sake of it, which is actually really quite funny. Like, there's a
Yeah.
bit where you're in a dressing room, waiting to go out on like a game show. And it switches the camera on without you knowing it. So when you look in the mirror in the dressing room, you see your own reflection in the mirror because it's like the camera looking at your face.
You
and
just
stuff like
looking really sort
that.
of
I'm
dumb
like,
faced.
"Oh, it's cheaply made. It's like I wrote in the review. It feels like one of those old 90s CD-ROM games. The really bad like animation, like 4 frames of animation, looping backwards and forwards. Really bad voice acting, but it's got like a charm that I quite like. I really enjoyed playing it despite that, and the puzzles are
Yeah.
pretty good as well. So it is basically like a Professor Layton game, but like a crime. It's just a ridiculous plot and ridiculous acting.
The
It's
art
funny.
style reminds you slightly of Hotel Dusk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I really enjoyed on DS.
It's- if you see it for like 15 quid, I would definitely say go for it, because it lasts you 8 or 9 hours when you do all the puzzles and that, and it's funny. It's good.
That's exactly what L_A says. Or LA to his friends.
That's where Hollywood is as well, so he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. That's where James Noir lives.
You could solve this mystery in a second.
Yeah. He said, I said may be tempted to get this
Don't
once
misquote
it's
him.
available for at least half
Is he
its
Foghorn
original
Leghorn?
price. Yeah.
Was
He's
it
waiting to get it when it's
Sorry,
half price.
I missed it.
Yeah, half price. Yeah. He said
Really?
he'll get it when it's half price.
Well,
Well done.
well done. Well done, mate.
What else have we been playing, Steve?
I think I've been playing Modern Warfare 3, the Wii version, which I'm always really impressed at the just the quality of the Call of Duty games on Wii. They always do a really good job of keeping it as close to the bigger brother versions that you get on the other consoles.
I played quite a lot of Black Ops. I played Black Ops through on the PS3 and then played it through on like halfway through on the Wii as well to capture footage from it. And I was surprised by how much it was exactly the same. Like all the guns, like obviously the graphics can't compete, but Like gameplay wise, I was like, this is almost
Yeah.
exactly the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
The problem is that sorry, is this your Modern Warfare 3 or the Call of Duty games are so much about the big
Yes.
blockbuster
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
effects that if it doesn't have those,
You
it
sort
just
of
feels
lose it a little bit, yeah.
It does lose it a little bit. They've patched the online, so it's working really well. The multiplayer works fantastically well.
Yeah.
As well as it did in Black Ops. Better than it did in Black Ops, because in Black Ops it was we had all sorts of problems playing it online. But really, really solid online and a really fun single player campaign.
Some crazy comments.
Yeah,
One of them in particular has really wound me up, and I was reading it when you
right.
texted about
So this
games
is
noir.
it. I got it. I gave it a good score. I gave it 71%.
Yeah.
Which in my mind is
7 out of 10.
it's a good
Basically.
game. It's,
Yeah,
it's,
it's fine.
it's-
That's
that's
a
a
good game.
recommendation for that game. If you like shooting games where you shoot lots of men and you run down corridors, get this game. To be fair, I just
And
can't.
you don't have the other consoles.
Yes, there's that as well. It's difficult to recommend if you do have an Xbox and a Wii, because it's a visually spectacular game. It's going to look better on the other consoles,
Yeah.
but you have to give it to them for sort of cramming it into the Wii so expertly. Waldy565 says, bit harsh if you ask me. The visuals look great from what I can see, and who cares if we get cut down versions of modes? At least we get them.
So what's he saying is harsh? You're 71.
Yeah.
Seven-
Yeah.
I mean,
You have just come off the back of reviewing Skyward Sword.
That's
in
the
fairness.
thing. It's like a game that is at home on the Wii and offers something really new and something quite expansive and open and interesting and compelling. I'm sort of with the Call of Duty series. I'm a little bit I'm increasingly underwhelmed as they go
Yeah,
on. They're trying
completely.
harder and harder to blow bigger and bigger things up, and
Yeah.
I really enjoy playing them. As I said, 71% is a strong
Yeah.
recommendation for this game.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's not groundbreaking. It's not visually spectacular.
I mean that's a main
That's
thing.
the
It's
whole
not
point of those
groundbreaking. We
games.
have seen a lot of these
Yeah.
things before. and
Loads.
You've got to take that into account, even if sometimes I don't know, even if it is marginally better than Black Ops, it was a different thing a couple of years or a year ago. You know,
Yeah.
this is a different.
That's the
time.
thing. Everyone is just comparing it to what's come before, and basically saying, well, if you're giving it less than the game that's come before, that means that you don't like it as much. But no, it's just that Black Ops, still seemed like they weren't flogging a dead horse. And then
I think the equivalent would be if VHS was still kicking about, like back in the day, and they released Avatar on VHS, and you watch it and say this is still a good film, but it was clearly meant for
yeah,
like the Blu-ray experience.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Because it was designed for the spectacular. So while you could watch it on VHS and a 14-inch telly, it's fun,
You're going to lose out.
but you're missing out.
Whereas something like Pulp Fiction is going to
Exactly.
be as enjoyable on no matter how you watch it.
Exactly, Steve.
one of the comments says, I mean, just
This
everywhere.
is the one that
Is-
winds you up.
is Dave 666. So I'm already annoyed because I mean that's Satanist, and I hate that.
Yeah, Dave.
But I find it strange that last year O&M gave Black Ops a gold award, but not Modern Warfare 3. This is definitely the better of the two games. He added a that in whatever's fun. Trust me, I have both on Wii. Not to mention that these are some of the best graphics seen on Wii, with no slowdown at all when things get hectic like in Black Ops. If, like me, you can only play FPS games with the Wiimote and Nunchuck, then this is the version you need to get. But this is the only reason I would recommend the Wii version. See, it sort of goes all over the place a little bit
So
there.
basically, that's sort of what. That's not disagreeing massively with
No.
what we said. His only issue, I suppose, is the Black Ops Gold Award and not Modern Warfare 3.
Well,
but different people
yes, that's
review
it.
different games,
It's,
you know? I mean,
it comes down to individual opinion in some regards. I personally, I wouldn't have scored Black Ops that highly.
No.
That's why it's
were you on the magazine then?
I wasn't.
No.
If I
see?
had been, I would have started kicking things over to get my own way. But yeah, it's all down to sort of personal opinion. It's not all down to personal opinion. There is some objectivity in there.
Yeah.
Not just plucking numbers out of the sky. But
Also, it's not some of the best graphics seen on Wii. It looks alright.
yeah, well, Skyward Sword, some of the best graphics on me.
Oh, stop going on about Skyward
I
Sword.
just love Skyward Sword.
That's so last
Skyward
month.
Sword.
This what you haven't read out the one that agrees with you. BB23.
because that's boring.
I
We want a fight, Tom. We want a fight.
BB23, I agree with most points brought up in this review, so good job, O&M. I just thought it may have scored a wee bit higher than it did.
Well,
He said some other stuff as well.
Yeah.
I don't get Yoshi Fan 007 straight. Typical review full of bias. The online maps are 10 times more colourful than Black Ops and way more customization.
I love that.
So what, we're biased towards Activision, are we?
Are we biased towards the other consoles? We just can't win with you people.
No, we're biased because for some reason we didn't say that online maps are 10 times more colourful.
They are.
We know
They
Modern
are,
Warfare games are
Steve.
all about colour.
I didn't have my my spectrometer ready.
Oh, you are colourblind though. We should have thought about this. You're off the magazine.
Okay, well, those are the games we've been playing. Now it's over to Gav and his magical Nintendo TV device.
Boring.
Nintendo TV time
Brilliant.
with Gav Murphy.
Hello.
Gav Murphy on the TV. Nintendo TV.
That's the jingle I get. Yeah, so exciting times for Nintendo TV. By now, today, you'll be able to go to your Nintendo 3DS, go to the Nintendo eShop, and there will be a nice little placeholder in place of the Nintendo TV logo in full 3D in the very first episode of our relaunched show.
Exciting.
In eye-popping, jaw-dropping 3D.
Finger
Yeah.
licking 3D.
We've sort of had to keep it under wraps for a little bit, but yeah, the first episode is going live. We'll be out every month. Next episode will be on January the 27th to coincide with Resident Evil Revelations release. So yeah, the first episode has got the Mario Kart 7 evening, which we spent with Nintendo, like playing Mario Kart with some of the best Mario Kart 7 players in the country.
There's some celebrities there as well.
There were
Anton Ferdinand.
Anton Ferdinand.
Was he there?
The man with the mustache, Rufus Hound.
It was Jack Whitehall from
Was he there?
sitcom Fresh Meat
I hate him.
Oh.
and
never seen
Dave Panel Shows.
Have you noticed how much Rufus Hound looks like Rufus from Street Fighter?
Does actually.
a bit.
Has he done that on purpose?
Much thinner, obviously, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But if he let himself go a little bit.
Yeah, then it would be.
Yeah. But you can also still watch Nintendo TV. If you haven't got 3DS, you can still watch it in 2D, which is still as jaw-dropping, but not quite as eye-popping on the Wii's Nintendo channel. And this month we've got an amazing competition to win the Ice White console, 3DS console. So who knows, you might win that and then be able to watch it in 3D. But yeah, so
Can I enter this competition?
No, we can't, unfortunately. But yeah,
It
there'll
does say in
be.
the terms and conditions, no Steves.
Yeah.
I can enter it.
But yeah, it's been really exciting couple of weeks editing in 3D and making everything in 3D, making sure everything works.
You've looked very, very tired lately.
Yeah, I'm in a much better mood this week. If we'd done this podcast last week, I don't think I would have been in such good spirits because it was very hard work. So I hope everyone appreciates it and watches it. Otherwise, I'll be out of a job. But yeah, we've even got a new host as well. New host, the lovely Maddie Moat. She'll be your voice lady, taking you on the Nintendo 3DS journey. Yes, so it's live from Thursday the 15th, depending on when you're listening to this. Probably on Thursday.
Same day as the magazine.
Exactly. So
I just don't think I can cope with that much
No.
stuff on
Nintendo.
one day.
if you're going to do anything, just watch Nintendo. Don't bother about the magazine. No, they're both
Yeah,
equally
yeah,
good in
very
their
dare you.
in their own way.
And go to officialnintendomagazine.co.uk/Nintendo
TV, yeah.
If your heart can manage it.
If for extra bits and bobs that we'll be doing and checking up there, Tom is mediating and in charge of all this. But yeah, the competition is pretty amazing. The show looks incredible. You guys have seen little bits and bobs of it. I think you've seen it all.
Yeah, the stuff from the Mario Kart event, that
Yeah.
footage literally blew my socks off.
Well, we'll have
Which reminds me, I need to invoice you for some socks.
we'll have a feature every single month where we'll be taking the 3D camera on the road and at different events and stuff. So I know Colette Barr, one of our bloggers, was at the Mario Kart event, so she appears in 3D. And
Coming at you.
coming at you like Cleopatra in 3D.
Vintage, there's a tune.
So there'll be so we'll be at pretty much every Nintendo event with our 3D cameras. If you see us, come and say hello, and you could be the next avatar.
Fantastic. Are you done?
Yeah, I don't think I can put that any more comprehensively if I tried.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, man.
It's time for reader questions.
This is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. There we go. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
I'm going to address the first question because it's Christmas and
Please do.
Steve said I'm allowed. But Cyber GW, who actually sent in a picture, a very, very good picture for the competition. You haven't won, mate. So,
So not that good.
Very good.
It is awesome.
yeah, it's a couple of pictures of my face on it, a Nintendo TV, and what is that? Pokemon?
It's the evolved form of Deerling. I couldn't. You put me on the spot, Gav.
Oh.
It is a Pokemon.
Rudolphin.
No,
It's not a Stantler, is it?
Oh, it's Stantler.
Nice. Yeah, so Cyber GW,
Not even
who did an
proud of
amazing
that.
picture. And we'll put all the pictures up anyway. But yeah, his question is, please can you upload some of your baby and childhood photos as a Christmas present? I really want to see what Gav looked like before he had a beard, or has he always had one?
I think we've established on the podcast before that you came out of the womb with a
a
beard.
Yeah.
But then
So-
last December, you shaved it off, didn't you? So
Oh yeah, and
But I
it
lost all my power.
if you were to go on,
remained off for all of 25 seconds and then grew back again.
yeah,
I mean,
And it looked angry.
no,
It's like, what have you done?
Don't ever do that again, please. Gav.
no one needs to see pictures of me as a baby. I was
No.
pretty much this size, walking out of my mum's womb
Strode out, didn't you?
with a cigar. Hey, baby, dark in there.
Your mum was quoted as saying, it tickled.
The cigar.
The beard.
Yes. Who is your favourite gaming rivalry?
As in characters, or
I guess against each other. I would say like Wesker and Leon. I like that.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
I would say Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I'm thinking in terms of series.
I was thinking about characters. No, that's
suppose
not.
they all does that not count?
Well, maybe I don't know.
I think
wouldn't-
he's thinking like Mario versus Sonic
Yeah.
style terms.
Or like playground arguments.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mario has won that really.
Yeah,
Really?
because Sonic's appearing in his games, not the other way around.
It's not Sonic and Mario, you chump.
Yeah, but Sega's
it's
developing
Sega's
it, so
developed it,
Shut up.
so,
Yeah, so they have to do all the legwork.
yeah.
exactly.
Nintendo like, yeah, do us a game, mate. yeah,
Call
you
it,
can
call
use
it Mario and Sonic. Thanks. Yeah, but we're making it now. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, Nintendo just these bullies. It's like, yeah, great game, guys, but we're gonna do it like this.
Yeah, and we've redrawn Sonic's face to make him look a little bit more stupid.
It's
Sega,
just
Sega
dopey and
presented
fat
it.
now.
Nintendo obviously said to make us a game. Sega made it and came back and says, "There you go, Sonic and Mario at the London Olympics." And Miyamoto just went, "No, do it again."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh,
Is it?
That's what it's called then, is it? You scum. Get it changed. Upended the tea table.
There's loads of awesome rivalries within like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and stuff, isn't there? Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, yeah, they
Yeah.
hate each other.
I like the rivalry between Apollo, the eagle in Animal Crossing DS, and pretty much everyone. He's an
hated
ornery chap.
He was a white boy. A lot of people had him in the village.
Yeah,
as well, even though it was-
I would never class him as a white boy. I thought he was just a bit like an elderly grump.
yeah,
Like he's seen a lot and he cares for naught.
yeah. But I mean, I know the animals might be random. There's like 150 animals or something, but quite a lot of people got Apollo.
He muscled his way into a
got
lot of
Apollo.
people. But what was great about it was cracking him and like becoming his best friend. And the day when he gives you a framed picture of himself, which is what the animals do when you max out their friendship.
Yeah,
And if you get Apollo's framed picture, that's like a badge of honor in Animal Crossing.
yeah.
Ah,
He's really hard to impress.
And then Rocky fought him, and that's it all went downhill from
The
there.
rest is history.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
of course.
Smacked his
Terrible,
beak
terrible.
off.
He'll hurt your permanent.
Haruwaji also asks if you could spend a day with only one Nintendo character, who would it be? You're going to say the Nan from Wind Waker again? 'Cause you always say that.
no,
You love it.
That would be a miserable day.
that would be.
Just
She's
sit and eating
quite,
soup.
yeah.
Cheers.
I like soup.
I like soup.
I like soup, but
Not all
and
the
you're
time.
given a golden ticket here to spend time with anyone, and you're
Wario in Wario Land.
really.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Get quite a lot of money.
I'm going to
That's
say
true.
Gary Oak,
Why?
Pokemon Red and Blue.
Why?
Just because he's a dude.
Mine would be Funky Kong.
Funky Kong.
Funky Kong and me seem to have similar lifestyles anyway, so I think it wouldn't be too much of a stretch for either of us.
Yes, he'll be showing up at all the same places. Anyway.
As long as he likes sitting around watching Blu-rays of The Killing in his pants all day, then me and him would get on just fine.
I'd probably move in with the mother and daughter from Elite Beat Agents, whose husband recently passed away.
Yeah, because they have such a lovely relationship.
Well, yeah, and it's like it's Christmas and they're doing without, so I can muscle in. And basically,
Why?
Well, just like
Muscle in on
What?
the mum.
Because their mum's on the rebound?
No, I'm just helping them at Christmas. I'm helping them at
Crazy
Christmas.
fool.
What's she getting? No, I'm helping them at Christmas because they don't have a father.
Well,
figure
we
in
know
the
the
house.
help you
That
want.
leads on to the next
We know what you're
question.
looking forward to. Yes,
dare you.
Joseph Harrow asks, quite broadly, what is the best thing about Christmas in your eyes?
In my eyes,
Christmas in your eyes.
Christmas isn't in my eyes. Christmas is in my house.
Christmas in my heart.
Oh, good. In my
Nice.
lungs.
I guess I like baubles.
I like
Do you? Do you know?
sausages wrapped in bacon.
Do you
They're
know?
Nice.
You can have that anytime.
I can't. It doesn't work.
Why?
I don't know. You just don't know, do you? It's like
Sausage-
sprouts.
I only do sausage wrapped in bacon at New Year. I don't do,
Do you?
Do you?
Nice.
Yeah, you better
New
believe it.
Year.
Yeah. Oh, there's no messing about in this Gawain household at New Year. They've got a name.
Pigs in blankets.
Pigs and blankets.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was something.
Have you
I thought
ever
it was
had some of
something-
the like gourmet pigs in blankets where it's like
I wouldn't like a
really
blanket
thick
made of
bacon,
bacon.
wrapped around like a Cumberland sausage?
No, that sounds awesome though.
What about a turducken? Have you ever had a turducken?
I have heard of turducken. I've never had one. Though.
Turd duck in.
No, you must have had a
Sounds horrible.
More of a
turducken.
Thanksgiving thing, isn't
It's
it?
like a turkey with a duck inside it. With it.
Oh,
like,
right,
like
yeah,
a three-bird
yeah,
roast.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's if you've seen,
Is it now?
you can get a 12-bird roast.
That's right.
Mm.
Right down to
With
like
it.
a
It's
pheasant.
sparrow, isn't it?
R.
Right.
Kelly did one of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pheasant. The pheasants are massive.
Well, okay, we'll start from the pheasant. We're going to start with an emu.
Yeah.
Do you know John Madden, like the man
Ian-
NFL dude?
He of Madden NFL games. At least
Yeah.
a color commentator. This is a fact. He Thanksgiving. There was a big American football game every Thanksgiving, and with his bare hands on live TV, he ripped apart a turducken with his bare hands just for no reason. It's just like, let's play some football. I think the best bit about Christmas for me will be playing Skyward Sword because I've deliberately put it off
Yeah.
until I go home because then I'll have time to actually sit
Yeah.
down and play it. So I'm going home for like 20 days and I'll just be like,
It's quite a,
Skyward Sword.
it's quite a specific Christmas you're talking about, though.
Yeah,
It
yeah, this is
wasn't
the best thing.
That wasn't your
Yeah.
favourite thing last year.
All my favourite Christmases have involved Skyward Sword. So
It's weird. I've done the same thing as you. I've put off playing Skyward Sword as well for a while, and I don't know why. Like it seemed like I was waiting for it for ages. Then as soon as it came out, I was just like, I'll play it at Christmas.
yeah, it's weird.
Mm.
But I suppose there'll be
I
so
think-
many other people waiting for it for Christmas that are
Yes.
in our tree.
Yeah.
So
I
video
might-
games. I should say video games is the best
games
thing
in general?
about Christmas.
Yep.
Christmas.
Yep.
Good.
If you have any topics that you want to discuss, you should email us at onm@futurenet.com with the subject heading podcast question with your chance to be on the next podcast.
And now it's time for our competition.
Yeah. Okay, so last month's prize was a big U-Draw bundle with the U-Draw Instant Artist package, Disney Princess Enchanting Storybooks, and Marvel Superhero Squad Comic Combat, which was an incredible gift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth quite a bit.
It's not a gift, it's a prize. We're not giving it to you. You had to send us in your artist renditions of the O&M team as superheroes. And the standard of entry
This is amazing.
Was
It's one of the best
through
competitions we've ever
the
done, I
roof.
think.
Well, the interesting thing was Jamie Reed didn't.
Yeah.
And so it's like because we were waiting, we're going, all right, here we go, let's do another drawing one.
Yeah.
And Jamie Reed bottled it. And
Bottled.
well, maybe didn't bottle it, but and yeah, so everyone else like
Good job he
But-
did, because I think he would have struggled
Yeah.
against the
Yeah,
amazing
you need to up
standard.
your game.
there's some
Reed.
genuinely awesome entries.
Yeah, some really good ones. Dan Wen Huang was a really good one.
Mm.
We're going to get as many of these up on the
Yeah, we'll put them.
website as we can.
Alex Jones was a really, really good one as well, which had you as the incredible Sulk being really annoyed that there's no Funky Kong, which I really like that.
Good.
Charlotte Smith did a really awesome drawing.
Yep.
there with an R wing in the top. I've just noticed. I didn't notice that before. Jordan Bird. That was also a really, really good one. But we've narrowed it down to 3.
Yep.
We have in runner-up position Jason Woods, who I'll read out our individual titles here. Tom, you are the internet. Gav, you're the Incredible Gav.
Yes.
In the vein of the Incredible Hulk.
I get it.
Neil is Apache editor-in-chief, Apache chief.
Apache chief.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I'm Hogman, riffing on a nickname you gave me, Gav.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm basically just dressed as a pig.
You look like you are loving it.
I'm also sweating and confused.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Chris is
He's
Power
really
Glove
captured
Man.
you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
Very close.
Sorry, there was another one as well, which I really liked, which didn't make it into the top 3. I've just found it now. Jimmy Elliott's one, which I absolutely loved.
Is Billy's brother in it? Oh, a clever wordplay there.
The drawing of you is amazing. And you're saying tatties and neeps and other such Scottish paraphernalia. I love this. But yeah, they didn't make it in the top 3, but it's really good.
The second runner-up
this
was
is amazing.
An awesome rendition of us as more. How's best to describe this? We look like elite beat
Scholars.
agents, or like a suited squad of almost. I would say we look more like villains
Hooligans.
or hooligans.
Yeah, we do.
But
It reminds
it's-
me of something from, what's it called? The World Ends With You as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sort of looks like that.
It's from Janelle Iqbal, and
It's amazing.
it's we'll get all of these up on the website so you can see them.
Yeah. His use of perspective
Yes.
and buildings is particularly amazing.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It's my favourite. But the other one is clever. The other one is cleverer.
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 The winner is Louis Lloyd Judson, or supposed to be Lewis Lloyd Judson.
Judders.
Judders, who's
The Dread Man.
has rendered us as Neil's angels. Steve Hogarty is Captain Deal With It, whose superpower performs 98% of a daring rescue, riffing on the Skyward Sword review score there. Uses his super speed and strength to rescue people from perilous situations, only to leave them in the middle of the intersection leading to the hospital.
Your the picture of you, by the way, like I was drawn to it.
Yeah, it's I've never seen such accuracy in rendering my abs and pecs.
Drawn to it in a love way.
I mean, you look gorgeous. There's no other way of saying it, really.
What about in the picture? oh.
Nice. Gav, you are Thwomp Thing.
Less gorgeous.
You do look like a bit of a
Mental.
zomboid. So you use your solid stone buttocks to sit at his desk editing video clips for prolonged periods of time,
And
which
what's
is
his
quite appropriate.
What's his superpower?
That happened. I guess
Woo! Zing, bang, boom.
I'm gutted.
Chris Scullion
I don't like mine.
mysteriously is the boy funster.
Questionable in a questionable pose as well. And a
I'd
questionable.
say it's a cheeky pose.
Wearing a questionable pink onesie as well. I know.
A zip up onesie.
Yeah.
It's got a hood as well.
Superpowers.
Of course it is.
Loves wearing tight clothing.
Apparently, I love wearing tight clothing.
Really?
Tom. Yeah.
I
that
can't
what-
say that.
Not for the first time.
That's amazing.
And Tom East, you are http://tomasahero.org.
I like it.
Your superpower, you have the power to alter DNS records and redirect cybercriminals to inappropriate websites. And you are pictured peering through a window as a balaclava gentleman arrives unexpectedly at friskygoats.com.
Good
My
site.
second favourite website after Fishing and Television.
That was an awesome entry.
Yeah, that was really, really
We had a
good.
lot of fun looking at
Looking at
all of the
these.
entries. Thank you all so much for your amazing stuff.
Well done, guys.
This month's competition is to win.
We've got copies of
Frogger.
Frogger
Frogger
3D
3D.
on
That's
3DS.
Frogger 3D.
That's Frogger 3D in your Saxon English. Yeah, Frogger 3D. And
I'm playing that at the moment, and
Yeah.
let me just tell you, it has a frog in it.
Spoilers! Come on, man.
It
You
is
know
a
how this
game.
works. Also, as well, Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7 on 3DS as well.
It's a 3DS double whammy.
Yeah.
Are you
Good
gonna say
trade-in
that in
value.
Scottish
at
accent
computer
as well?
exchange. What?
You can say that in a Scottish
What?
accent as well.
3DS double whammy.
No, Lego Harry Potter.
Lego
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
sad because I think
So-
this is the last ever Harry Potter game ever. Will it not be?
Will
so we
be
can't.
the last
we can't like
Harry
go
Potter game
Harry
ever.
Potter anymore like I usually do. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's-
Harry,
Isn't it?
Harry Potter's going to be getting milked.
think so.
The foreseeable future. I
Milk
think.
dry. Jing will do another book, and like give it 5-10 years and rolling. He'll be like, I'm not
It might not be
rolling
that, though.
in the cash anymore. Let's do.
It might be,
Harry gets married.
Nice.
You know, like they do with Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And James Bond as well, yeah.
Sebastian
Yeah,
Bond.
they'll do like
Yeah.
young Harry Potter.
Yeah, young Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
young Harry Potter.
Younger
Although
Harry
he
Potter.
is quite young. Isn't
But it'll be like
Old Harry
it'll be him
Potter,
as,
there you go.
as like an infant before he realised it was magic.
The
It's just a
Potter
baby.
identity. The Potter conspiracy.
Potter with a dragon tattoo.
So, on the theme of Harry Potter, Harry Potter books have come to a close. I haven't read them, but Tom informs me that there's you get a brief glimpse into what happens in Harry's future. But we want you to sort of fill in the gaps. What does Harry do?
He becomes president of Uganda, doesn't he?
He might.
That's what I was told.
Do I have a present?
He joins the Black Eyed Peas.
So we want you to write a brief synopsis, no more than a paragraph, on Harry Potter's adventures after Hogwarts.
What Harry did next.
What
if you
Harry
will.
did next.
Yeah, basically, if you were in charge of the next book, if they've reopened the books.
Yeah, give it a title.
Harry Potter and,
And
the ...
Don't make them as long as the actual books.
Yes. Just a couple of
Because that would
sentences.
be unbelievable.
Harry Potter and the
Well, I think we've
uncomfortable
And
medical
give it a good
checkup.
title.
I think we're missing a trick there now, because what would have happened if someone had sent in a genuinely good book and we could have milked that and sold it
Yes,
ourselves?
they are.
And then
It
we
is
might
all
have got
copyright
sued.
future publishing, whatever you send us.
Yes.
Yep.
So-
Yep. So we will be
Take that,
printing-
Rowling, or
Yeah.
Rolling.
I think it's rolling because then we can make puns about how she's rolling in money.
I think it's rolling.
Is
Is it roll? No, it's rolling, isn't it? Yeah.
Well,
I hope it is.
yeah.
good.
I'll ask her.
Well,
She used to live round the road from where I stayed at uni.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can email those paragraphs to onm@futurenet.com, the subject heading podcast 29 competition.
clearly thought I dropped the baton there.
I thought you had, yeah, I thought you
you're
would-
just
I thought you
picking
were
it up,
gonna
weren't
forget
you?
Had you forgotten? Be honest. Be honest. Be 100% honest.
As soon as I heard you say it, I thought, what are you doing? That's mine.
Well, I forgot.
If you have any other topics you want us to discuss, email us at onm@futurenet.com with the subject heading podcast question. Issue 77 is on sale right this second.
How much
for
is that,
only
Steve?
£3.99 British pence.
Really?
Visit the website at officialnintendomagazine.co.uk. You can find us on Twitter at ONM_UK and also on Facebook at facebook.com/official Nintendo Magazine. That's all from us this month. So
Have a Merry Christmas.
have an excellent Christmas and we'll see you all in the new year.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Christmas.
Bye.
Thank you very much for listening to the podcast. Bye bye.
Do, 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 do.